Okay, we'll try this again. This is video blog number 3, take 3. I'm sorry about the noise. I had to open the windows because it's absurdly hot in here today, and I didn't want to run the air conditioning because of the background noise. So please forgive the cars going by. I can't really control any of that. So, my last 2 posts, I explained a little bit about myself and my books. I thought maybe this post I'll explain more about me. My name is MJ Spickett, obviously. MJ stands for Marguerite Jatara. And those who know me on fanfiction.net as well as Archive of Our Own, well, it's nice to meet everybody. This is Jatara, and this is hopefully my official video blog. Anyways, so a little bit about me. I was born way back 1976, so yeah, I'm kind of old. And I've written fan fiction for the last 30-some years, and started writing novels back in 2001, officially. So, about me, well, I like to think that I'm a traveler, not a world traveler, but I haven't been able to really get outside Canada other than going to the States now and then. I come from a family that moved around a lot, so I've kind of dubbed us gypsies, because we've lived in pretty much 50%, 75% of southern Ontario, and traveled to northern Ontario back in 1986, settled down in Sudbury, where I lived off and on till I was about 21, and then moved further north, where I bought my first house in Blind River, and pretty much stayed there up until a few years ago when I decided to start moving again. So, I was born in Hamilton, raised in Sudbury, and as I mentioned before, Sudbury is kind of the backdrop for a lot of my books. It has served as a city called Ravenwood, which I named mainly because of my main character from the Raven's Realm, the Raven's Realm series, Anthony, who happens to be a magician and is called the Raven. And apparently founded the town. So while Sudbury is not officially Ravenwood, it did help with a lot of landmarks. City Hall, the old City Hall, I should say. The police station, again the old police station, and different malls, different places here and there. I love to write. I'm also an artist. I've been fortunate enough to do a lot of posters over the years. I'm a graphic designer. I did the covers for Raven's Realm and the covers for the Gods Among the Dragons series, as well as upcoming posters for, well, at least for the Gods Among Dragons series. I'm not quite sure if I'm doing posters yet for Raven's Realm or for Women of Ravenwood, because those are more grown up. And most people who like posters, as far as I know, are usually kids and teenagers. And since Gods Among Dragons is more slated towards a younger audience, I thought it'd be nice to give them, sorry for the cars, give them a little something extra that can go with the books. So anyhow, I'm a single mom, and yeah, that's a little challenging when you're a single mom, a writer, and you work full-time, as well as take care of your own mother, but I balance it out as best I can. It's kind of like these video blogs will only be done when my son's at soccer, because then I can keep an eye on him while he plays, as well as talk to you. And I gotta figure out a way to have a little less noise and still keep cool, especially these summer months. Anyhow, so I'm not very good at this, as you can see, but anybody who's interested in learning more or asking me questions, you're more than welcome to. You can leave them down below. I love to talk about my books, even though I'm sitting here nervous as can be, staring at myself on this phone and probably making very little to any sense at all. The next book that's coming out that I just finished editing, and I'm very proud of myself, is Victory, which follows after Brothers. It's book 2 in the Gods Among Dragons series. The cover page is done, and it's been up on Facebook and Tumblr and Twitter for a few months now. My beta readers are reading it as we speak, and my editor is also going through it at the same time, and I'm hoping between the 4 of us we can probably, hopefully, really, fingers crossed, make sure we catch all the mistakes and get everything fixed, and we don't have another little debacle like we did with Brothers when it first came out last October. Then somehow the finished version escaped us, and an unedited version got published. I don't know what happened. I'm still trying to figure that out. To prevent that from happening again, I've got my beta readers and my editors and a small audience of people reading through it with a very fine-tooth comb to try and catch everything. And that should be out without any delays in October of 2017. So just in time for Halloween and Christmas, and which is really good because my son has decided that he wants to be Eric for Halloween. Well, Eric or Vidar. He can't make up his mind. I swear, he loves them both. At least he's not asking me to be Calamar, because that'd be a very hard costume to build. Anyhow, I'm not going to stay on very long because the noise of the traffic, as you just noticed with that truck that went by, is very loud here, and I'm really not quite sure what else to talk about. Anyways, I'm going to ask people to please put suggestions down below of things you would like to talk about with me or have me talk about. Questions that you might like to have answered. It really doesn't matter what type of question. It could be very silly ones. If you have questions about my more grown-up books, my erotica, or my general audience, I'm happy to talk about them as well. So I'm going to cut this short and apologize again for the noise. And sooner or later, I hope I can get this figured out so that it just works out a little bit better. Thanks. Bye.